this. Yeah, just nip in here. And here, by the way, another story that's not too pleasant for the vegetarians as well as this. This is called, you see on the entrance, called the Old Pound. And of course, we all know what a dog pound is today. Well, this enclosure was used in medieval times, run by a man called the bellman. He was like the town crier. He went around ringing a bell, announcing the times, the tides, and any breaking news to the townspeople. But he supplemented his income by running this enclosure where he impounded not dogs, but mostly pigs. Most people inside the medieval walls of Kinsale kept pigs in the back garden to recycle the scraps, to raise for meat. It was illegal to have your pig loose in the street, for obvious reasons. And if it was loose and the bellman caught it, he'd bring it here and impound it, you had to pay 12 pence to get your piggy back. That was a lot of money 500 years ago. And when you got your piggy back, you'd notice the bellman had sliced, notched the ear, earmarking the pig. That was your last warning, because if the same pig, the earmarked pig, escaped again, and the bellman caught it, he'd bring it here and give you half your piggy back. He'd eat the other half. And by the way, I mentioned earlier briefly I'm writing a children's book. It's wonderful because my children are the proofreaders. And last week I was telling my daughter Hazel this, and she said, "Dad, if I were you, I'd leave out the part about cutting the pig in half." And she said, "Just put it this way, that he kept the pig. You don't have to say what he did with it." I said, "Okay, I'll make that change for you." And my son then gave me a great idea. My son gave me a great idea. He said, "Tell Fiona, the artist, to do this. Have the bellman out in the street with the lamp and the bell, looking for pigs. And behind them, you can see a boy and a girl chasing their piggy down the street to try and catch it before the bellman sees it. You know?
Good picture.
It's like Tom and Jerry,
that.
a bit of comedy in the background." And, so from here as well, we can see some interesting buildings. Look, you see the cross up on the skyline there? That's St. Malto's Church. I'd highly recommend visiting. The bell tower of that church is 12th century, and beautiful stained glass windows in there. Particularly this one in the left nave, which was, who's the O'Brien connections amongst us? O'Brien, who the O'Brien family ancestry someone had. Catherine O'Brien, a female stained glass artist, made the one in the left nave. I'd recommend looking at that. And also, this building I'd especially highlight. See the whitewashed building behind the Cozy Cafe? That was built after the famine to stockpile grain for a bakery. O'Neill's Bakery stood here back then. And over the last 3 years, the town council have lovingly restored that building. And just over a month ago, it opened as our public library. So if you love books, pop in there. You get the aromatherapy, 3 floors of books, and you get the smell, given it's new. It's only opened last month. You'll have the smell of fresh wood and new books. Great aromatherapy. And especially I'd highlight to you the second floor, the children's section, which has a huge glass window at the far side so the light is spilling onto the children's books. And there you'll see the desk where all the children can sign up. And when they sign up, they get a choice. You can choose a different design of library card. And the library had a competition to design the library card. And a month ago, myself and my wife got the good news, our son Luke won. I have to get this in again as the card for the moment. And look, I brought the card to show you there because when he comes back from school, he always asks me, "Dad, how many people did you show today?" And that was his design, you know. And